Blessings and peace. May the living spirit that is in our life bring you deep, deep peace. Thank you for joining us today. We invite you to feel the stillness, to feel the peace that comes with this delicious silence. It is a beautiful contrast, is it not, to the hustle, the bustle, the energies on the planet that are rallying towards greater and greater conflict. All of the challenges that face so many. The energy of stress is very strong. And also the energy of fear. And at the same time, there is much energy of light-heartedness. A sense that something is finally moving in the direction of a benevolent outcome for Mother Earth and for all her children. And for those of you who hold so dearly and strongly to the light, there is a feeling growing within your hearts, is there not? That the end of this horror movie is in sight. Perhaps the horror movie is something you are just observing around you and hopefully are not experiencing for yourself. Though you are very aware that there are many on this planet who are suffering tremendously from so many avenues, from so many directions, from so many causes. And fear is uppermost. Fear of survival, fear of what will happen, fear about your security, fear about your stability. And so you are holding in the palms of your hand, on the one hand, this tremendous amount of external pressure. The pressure to survive, the pressure to have enough, the pressure to find deep peace within yourself in the face of so much turmoil, so much conflict, and so much confusion. And then on the other hand, there is this sense that if you hold to the light, if you do your work, if you have your practice, if you remain steady and connected to Mother Earth and Father Sky, somehow things will unfold in a way that will bring a benevolent outcome, even if there are points of turmoil, even if there are challenges, even if you don't know how you will manage, even if so many different things. And in the face of it all, there are those of you who are holding strongly to the light, who are opening your hearts, who are embracing the ideal and the idea of the new earth, of a time that you know in your heart is coming. The new millennium, the new age. You are into the age of Aquarius. You have just dipped perhaps a single toe into this new energy that Aquarius brings. And so it becomes an alignment with the energy of water, with flow, with the recognition that you are water, but also that flow energy of water has a tremendous force and capacity to cause tremendous havoc, and at the same time is the source of all life. For in its magnificent mystery, water has the ability to be in so many dimensions at the same time. It can be a gas, it can be a liquid, it can be a solid, and much, much more. When it is ice, it is extremely hard, extremely impenetrable. Everything you smash into it will chip it just a little and bounce off, because it is such a powerful and strong and hard energy and hard substance. And yet, when it melts, everything becomes fluid, just as the cold hearts of those who control so much of your resources, so much of the activities, so much of the action on your planet, that incite the wars, that build the weapons, that turn one country against another, that play games, that do not care about lives, that do not care about the Mother Earth, that do not care about the energy of life. And yet, there may yet be a time when the hearts that are so hard and impenetrable will begin to melt and soften, and the energy will flow as water. It will flow to the lowest point, the place of absolute humility. And this is what we recommend for you, that you abide in humility, that you find the strength and the peace from your connection with Mother Earth and from your connection with Father Sky, with the heavens, that you align yourself with nature, that you align yourself with the simple things in life, the simple pleasures, that you align yourself with love, with caring, with compassion and kindness, and that you attempt wherever you possibly can to live and bring harmony to wherever you show up with your heart open in the moment, that you do not worry about the future, about how you will manage, that you do not project fear into anything, but that you trust your heart to understand and know what it needs to know in the moment, and you trust in a higher power, in the energy of God's love, in Creator God, that which gave you the free will, the choice, that which gave you the miracle of your body, this temple, that which gives you everything, and that which is everything. For you are made of God's love. It cannot be otherwise. Everything is God's love. There is nothing but light, and love and light are intertwined in so many ways. They are just different facets of the same magnificence that created everything that is, and that is everything that is. For you are immortal, eternal, infinite, and universal beings. You are beings of light. Even those who dwell in the darkness, even those who suffer, even those who are surrounded by fear and pain, even those who do not know their way, they are still light. And light is the most powerful energy. Light and love are the most powerful energies that exist in all universes, in all dimensions, in all times. So get yourself ready. Become one with your higher self, with your love of self, not the egotistical kind of love, but unconditional love. See through the eyes of God, see through the eyes of the ego, the higher perspective of what is happening. For as the warmongering and the energies of the banks and the energies of the uses and dominion and control over resources, over supply, communications, media, all of these things will fade away. So prepare. It does not make sense to bury your head like the ostrich. It makes sense to prepare, to have some supplies on hand for yourself and your family, alternate ways of warmth, of heating, of cooling, of water supply, alternate ways of cooking, enough food, enough utilities, enough supplies of toilet paper and all the things that you need to carry on for a period that you may never know, you may never need, and yet because of so much turmoil and because Mother Earth is getting to the point where she has had enough of this nonsense, this horrific destruction of her creatures, of her resources, of her peacefulness. And so Mother Earth at some point will have to shake off like fleas off the back of a dog. She will have to shake off these nasty energies that attack her, that use her, that rape her energies, her resources, and do not care. And so whatever shows up in your world, it is important to keep your heart open. It is important to see through the eyes of unconditional love. It is important to understand that each one carries within them so much baggage, so much wounding, so much trauma, that in many ways they are not in control. They are not able to function from that higher perspective. And they are playing out their karma. And each one suffers the consequences of their actions, their thoughts, and their beliefs. If you give away your power, you will have none. So it is important to recognize your own inner strength, to hold your power safely and closely, and not give it to anyone, to any authority, and not to trust in anything you are told, unless you run it through your own heart and decide whether it makes sense to your being. Does it resonate with truth for you? And so it's important, we have shared this so many times, that you have a practice, that you have a way to enter the stillness, to enter the place within your heart where you can trust the wisdom and the guidance and the interdimensionality of who you truly are, beyond the physical, emotional, and mental aspects of who you think you are. Because as these radiations from the galaxies, from the sun, from the cosmos, are penetrating into your field and into the energies of Mother Earth, so you have the opportunity now to raise your consciousness to newer and higher levels to understand more, to open up to greater truth, to understand your interconnection with all of life and with all dimensions, and your connection to your galactic family, to your star family, your extraterrestrial ones, those who watch over you, those who will ensure that everything will move according to a divine plan, no matter what machinations there are from the dark agenda. Do not pay attention or focus on the negativity. Do not complain. Do not worry. But trust in your own ability to know where to be at the right time, to know how to listen to your body, to know how to pay attention to your instinct, your intuition. Know how to trust that inner knowing. When you come across somebody, feel them with your heart. Can you trust them, or do you need to be somewhat careful? Trust that the things that you are told, believe only that which your heart validates for you. Trust that the many of the things you are being told are lies, are deceptions, are illusions, and that they are not based on a heart that is open. They are not based on God's love, on unconditional love. Trust in your heart. It will not let you astray. It is so much more important for you now to work on your traumas, to look at your shadows, to look at your fear, to look at those things that hold you back from expressing yourself, from expressing your truth, and from being the correct energy for you, being in alignment with the true nature of your own unique blend, your own unique set of characteristics, your own unique gifts, and what you bring to this earth. For you are unique and special. No one can bring to Mother Earth and to her people what you yourself carry within your heart's longing, your purpose, your mission here, your ability to open your heart and love, to radiate that love and send it to the dark places, send it to those who suffer, send it to those who live in fear, who live in pain, and who are suffering, to all the many millions of people who have no food, who have no home, who are under the thumb of fascist regimes, all of those who are subject to the horrors of war and violence. It seems as if your world is on the brink of collapse, perhaps even on the brink of a new world war. But there are those within your skies who watch over you, who will ensure that Mother Earth will not be harmed by nuclear detonations, that there will be the eventuation of peace, that there will be the demise of these evil ones, and that you will emerge victorious. The light has already won this battle. Those who are in the darkness are still hanging on to a straw because they know their power is waning as the light grows stronger. And so the absolute greatest gift you can give to Mother Earth and to your civilization and your species is your light. To hold steadfast to the light, to trust, and to have patience, to not act precipitously, but to do things with ease, with grace, with calmness, without rush or urgency, to live your lives in peace, to extend that peace to others, to find that set of stillness, to find the inner wisdom, and to find the tranquility, to feel the silence, to embrace the breath. Whenever the tension arises, the stress begins to build, remember to breathe. It is such a simple thing, for the breath will bring you back to your heart. The breath will release from your shoulders the tension, bring you back to ease and grace. Do not pay attention to the fearmongers. Yes, prepare, have supplies, but do not become alarmed. Do not project fear into your future. This is what these dark energies feed upon. And the more you can overcome your fear with trust and with love, and the more you can learn to love yourself with all your little warts and wrinkles and all the things you feel are not good enough. These illusions keep you trapped. They keep you in the loop of the control energy. Honor yourself, honor your body. Do not consume the food from the supermarkets that is packaged and processed. Eat healthy, organic, clean, fresh foods. Eat food that has been grown with love. Grow your own food. Make your sprouts. If you wish to have the green energy in times of darkness, in times when you do not have access to fresh fruit and vegetables, make sprouts in your own kitchen with your own water and many seeds that you can purchase to have on hand. This will provide you with some of the nutrients that you cannot access when you do not have the ability to find fresh vegetables and fruit. Make sure you have clean, healthy water and plenty, and the means to purify your water. Use shungite and other technologies that purify the water. Find as much time as you can to be in nature, to spend time in the sunshine, for the sun will purify everything. The sun is your friend and benefactor. Immerse yourself in the healthy waters of springs, of streams, of lakes and oceans. Keep yourself positive. Above all, have a positive attitude. Find the silver lining to every cloud and trust your heart, for you will come through. You will survive. And beyond survival, begin to thrive. Begin to move towards your highest levels of dreams. Move towards your greatest imaginations. Move towards the creation of the things your heart has longed for, that your inspiration brings to you. Move closer and closer to community, to sharing, to coming together as brotherhood, as sisterhood, as family, extended families, make music, dance, have fun, create art, do the things that bring you joy. Do not focus on fear. When the weather is inclement, then focus yourself on doing projects that bring you peace within your heart, within your homes. When you can experience nature as much as possible, take your children for walks in the woods. Show them that life can be simple and easy without the technologies. Do not get trapped by your cell phone, by your artificial intelligence, and your dependency on the communication devices that are so prevalent today in your society, that cause so much harm to so many of the species and to so many humans who suffer to create this technology for you, who work in heartless factories, who have to mine these minerals under harsh conditions, under threat of violence. There is so much that goes on beneath the surface. Do not believe what you hear in the media. It is all orchestrated, and it is all aspects of mind control and propaganda to keep you dumbed down. Think for yourself. Question everything. Pay attention to your mind, to all of the thoughts that run through it. Focus only on the positive. Use mantras or whatever method you can to ensure that your heart is pure, that your focus is on the positive, and that you remain as loving as possible throughout all of your challenges. Know that you are guided, that you have angels, you have guardians, you have surrounding you, and within your heart, within your being, you have guides, and they will come to you. Call upon them, feel their energy, go into the stillness, meditate, go into the stillness and the silence, and listen to the still small voice. Know who you are as an interdimensional being. You have been here many thousands and thousands of times, especially those of you who are the light workers, the light bearers. You are the lighthouses. Your light is important. Do not hide it under a bushel. Shine your light. Shine it quietly. Stay beneath the radar. Keep it simple. Be true. Be honest. Keep your word. And come forth with a smile wherever you can, with your heart open. Sometimes all it takes is just a smile, or a kind word, a handshake, a hug, a pat on the back, or an attentive ear. Wherever you go, bring joy with you. Bring that light-heartedness. Bring a laugh, a joke. Find the humor in your own calamities. See the outcome that you wish. Envision it. Hold it steady in your heart. Love Mother Earth. Love Father Sky. And above all, love yourself. For we love you. We are your guides, your angels. We are the voice of God that is within each heart. We too are the living spirit that is in our life. And we bless you with peace, deep, deep peace. For when you have peace in your heart, and love and joy will follow. Blessings and peace to you all. May the living spirit that is in our life come forward and bring you peace